You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
start using cutting-edge warp speed 5G technology with your cell phone. Let me tell you about my friends at mobilemobile.io. They have an ultra-fast 4G LTE and 5G network that covers 99% of Americans. So they've got you covered everywhere. Think about it for a moment. You have the opportunity to take a test drive for 10 days with unlimited talk, text, and premium data. What is premium data? Premium data is an allotment of a cellular data that you receive from a higher priority on the network. You won't get throttled like you will with some of those, non-brand service providers. To find out more information, all you have to do is go to mobilemobile.io. That's mobilemobile.io to start your 10-day free trial.
This show is brought to you by Safety FM. The Jay Allen Show is streaming now on safetyfm.live.
Hello and welcome to this all-new episode of The Jay Allen Show. Hopefully everything's fine out in your neck of the woods. Today's Tuesday, May the 19th of 2020. Well, today was supposed to be something very different, something special. I was going to be interviewing a pretty well-known name inside of the safety space. And that was the original plan for today. But unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond my control, the person had to cancel at the very last moment. And what do I mean by the very last moment? I'm talking about probably about 90 minutes before the interview. The cancellation came through due to some things going on. And I understand with everything going on in the world of safety today, that certain things had to change and some people had to focus on the work that they were doing. And I understand that. So, not that I'm going to say that we are going to throw together a last minute episode, because that's not really the case. But here's the other portion too. I know there's some podcasters that are out there and some broadcasters that turn around and they like to sit on multiple episodes. This way, if somebody does a cancellation, they don't have anything to worry about. Well, if you know me and we hang out quite a bit, and we do, throughout the different shows on the network, well, you know that that's not something I'm going to do. So I'm not sitting on any episodes. I try to give them to you as in real time as possible. Now, as I started going through a lot of the information that I had readily available, I did notice right away that it's been quite a while since I've answered listeners' emails and listeners' questions. So I said, well, what if we kind of do a strange combination of things today? You know, it's not what we had originally planned, but we can still do some fun things. So I said, maybe I can answer some of the questions that you have. And maybe we can do it that way. Maybe we'll tie in some music. Maybe we'll talk about some other things that are going on that some people do and do not know about inside of the world of safety, and also on what's going on here at Safety FM. So we can do that today. So that's a thought as we move forward. So as we do this today in this very odd and peculiar format, let's talk, let's answer questions, but first off, let's listen to some music together. And that was You Break Down by Zardonic here on the Jay Allen Show. Anyways, hopefully you're enjoying this time as we're doing this together. So here's a question that I get pretty often. It's not very uncommon for me to get this question. It normally starts off with, well, let me read the question properly. This is from John S. from Pennsylvania. How did you come up with the idea for Safety FM? Well, I guess it's the traditional story that I like to tell most people. It really wasn't an idea for Safety FM. It was more along the lines that I was sitting around taking a listen to the different shows that were available related to safety. And when I say shows, I'm talking mostly related to podcasting. And I took a listen to the market, and I was interested in some of the things that were out there, but there was also some stuff out there that I didn't like. There was also some stuff out there that didn't fill the gap besides them trying to be just marketing material for their own consulting firm or their own business or their own service. And I guess, that's kind of some of the stuff that we do in the podcast world. So I took a listen to it and I said, listen, if I do this, let's commit from the radio station style opposed to just doing a standard podcast. And I said, what if the idea would come about where we had multiple show hosts in one area that are not related just to one subject matter? Maybe looking at it from different styles of safety. And I guess essentially that's how this idea came about for it to be Safety FM. Now, I'll tell you, as I've discussed with some people, the name of the company for my organization is Safety Focus Moment. And I knew that version, that name was just way too long for people to be able to remember. And I was like, we need to come up with an abbreviated format of it. And that's how we fell upon Safety FM. The word safety shortened the last two, and FM, frequency modulation is what most people think. But it really stands for Focus Moment. The other portion there was the radio station just seemed to tie in easily. Yeah, we knew we wanted to do a podcast, but we wanted to also make sure that we had some other things there. Rebecca C. from Lubbock, Texas, has a question related to what shows have we lost so far on Safety FM? Well, I don't know if this, it's a kind thing to go around saying it, but we had a few shows that were here that did not stay on the platform for a very long period of time. And nothing against the people that were doing the shows. It was just shows that we were unable to continue to do. And I am talking more along the lines as the network and the host or the show provider. So if I go show specific, there was Safety Talks with Steve Sisson. That show did come to an end, and it's been a little over a year at this point that show has ended. Then we had a show on here that started recently, but kind of left the airwaves because we changed the format of what we were doing here. And that was Safety News with Abby Ferry. That's one that I definitely missed. Wish we would have been able to keep that one. But that's one that actually normally she puts out I want to say she puts them out on Sunday. Maybe it's Sunday to Monday. But it's still available, and you can find it online on a podcast version. And then there was an episode, or not an episode, there was a show titled The X Factor of Safety. And that's another one that is currently not available on Safety FM, but it is still out there. And you can actually, I believe Pedro does releases twice a week. So if you are looking for that particular show, it is still available in a podcast format. And that was a very short term that he was here. I mean, I want to say it was kind of like instant. It was very, very short. Anyways, let's come back to the Jay Allen Show right after these words. Since 1938, ACGIH, the trusted membership organization for professionals working in the occupational and environmental health and safety communities has been respected for its dedication to advance careers of its members through education, publication, and engagement. Whether accessing TLVs, BEIs, or OEVs, the measured and innovative knowledge that ACGIH's scientific committee produces is the gold standard data for occupational health and safety specialists due to transparent and science-driven process. Visit acgih.org today to learn how we can help you define your science. Thank you for listening to Safety FM. We are here to help you in this time of need. Make sure to join us on Patreon.com/Safety FM.
And we are back on the Jay Allen Show on Safety FM.
Well, right now, this particular song that I'm going to play here, you might be in shock when I tell you who it is. So take a listen right now. And when we come back after the song, I'll give you some more information.
Holds his little girl, tears fill his eyes, 'cause she'll never heal. He looks above, oh, he prays it won't be like this again for anyone else he knows. She's about to become more than a little girl, paying the price of losing her world. She looks around, yeah, for what she can't find in the boy that just left, or the baby she's kept alive. I know. She looks at her dad and she cries. She says, I feel so alone. I feel like I'll never, ever home. But he looks right back at her and says, you'll never be alone. And you're already home. That same daddy tries to comfort his girl, wishing away all the pain in this world. And he knows it's wrong, oh, to see so much shame. Oh, when he looks at her, so he tells her to trust in the one thing he knows. All that one father cries for all little girls, everyone lost in their own great big world. And he sent his son on a die on a tree, yeah, and pour out his love over you and me. Well, I know, and he did it so that you could dry your eyes. Never say you're alone, so you will always know you have a home, yeah. Oh no, well, you'll never be alone. Hey, little girl,
So that song right there is called Alicia. And it's from one of our show hosts right here on Safety FM. So this gentleman is very multifaceted. He is able to do multiple things. He is a safety justice leaguer. And believe it or not, that was Jason Maldonado. Pretty good pipes on that guy, don't you think? So besides that, he's an author, a safety professional, a hell of a funny guy, a podcaster, a show host, a video maker. He's also a singer. Pretty impressed. Started taking a listen to that one late last week and definitely wanted the opportunity to share it with you. I didn't really think it was going to happen this soon. So I would tell Jason, if you do get a chance to speak with him, to release a couple more of those songs that he has available. Now, I will tell you, and I'm probably not even supposed to share this much, I have a total of 3 songs from Jason. So you might be intrigued to listen to some more. And if you're interested in it, maybe we can do that on a different episode of The Jay Allen Show. Or maybe an episode of the Rated R Safety Show. Who knows? So let's get into some more questions here, because, of course, this is one of the main reasons on why we're doing the show today. Mark G. from Wisconsin has the question, if you were not in the world of safety, what do you think you would be doing? I don't know. That's kind of one of those mixed things, because I tie my world of safety into this broadcast, and I tie my world of safety into the podcast. So I don't know if I really want to go down that path. But I have to tell you, in my past life, as I like to discuss from time to time, I really enjoy doing logistics and warehousing. And I know, as odd as that sounds, it was something that I really enjoyed. There was something about that whole cycle count process and the process of actually getting things from one place to another that I really tend to enjoy when I was doing it in the past. And really, the weird thing about the whole thing was that's kind of what led me to the path of safety, based on some of the things that occurred at one of the transportation companies that I was interacting with. So I guess that would be something that I would still be doing if I was not doing the safety gig, as I like to call it from time to time. Anyways, we'll be back right after these words.
At Hop University, we cut the bullshit out of human and organizational performance training. We were born out of necessity. We hear it all the time. Human and organizational performance courses are expensive and hard to find. Safety classes put me to sleep. Help. So we did. We offer on-demand, high-quality online courses in human and organizational performance, safety, and leadership, all led by seasoned safety and HOP practitioners. No need to schedule time for that conference, no need to track down the latest guru, and no stuffy classroom required. Join us today at hopuniversity.org. That's HOP university.org.
What are you doing about social distancing? What if you still need to be transported from one place to another? We at Royal Transportation Group know that we're all in this together as we continue to monitor the COVID-19 situation, and we will follow guidance from the public health officials and government agencies so we can continue to support our customers in our community as needed. If you need to travel but you don't want to fly, let us drive you. With the current crisis at hand, flying may not be an option. Let us help you with your distance travel in one of our safe, disinfected, chauffeured vehicles. No matter how far you need to go, we can help. Here are a few examples of how we have helped customers over the past few days. Seasonal vacationers traveling back home for the summer. College students with school closures heading home. Transportation out of high exposure areas. Necessary business travel, getting your parents back home. We at Royal Transportation Group can be with you every step of the way. For more information, call 407-855-2555. That's 407-855-2555. Or go to Royal Transportation Group's website at GoOrlandoLimos.com. That's GoOrlandosLimos.com. And make sure to tell them that Jay Allen sent you.
And we are back on the Jay Allen Show on Safety FM.
let's not waste a lot more time and let's get you into some more music.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah. It's toxic, babe.
And that was Christine Smith with Toxic Love here on the Jay Allen Show. Anyways, I know this is a little bit different, and I kind of like it. I wasn't expecting to play music. We did a music episode a few weeks ago, and it seemed to go over well. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, this is how we ended up doing the show that we're doing today. Robert R. out of Wisconsin is asking, is there any projects that I'm working on that I can share with the public that's not open to the public? That's a good question. So yeah, there's a couple things behind the scenes that I'm working on. And as you are aware or might not be aware, I do tend to produce some books, some audio books. So I am in the world of doing audio production at the moment. And I guess I could talk about it because surprisingly, the new Todd Conklin book has come out. And let me give you the title real quick. So Todd's newest book is called When the Worst Accidents Happen, a field guide to creating a restorative response to workplace fatalities and catastrophic events. Now, the funny part about this book was that it was starting to be written before the whole COVID-19 thing. So right now, I am actually in the midst of doing the audio production for the book. Now, the book did come out a little bit earlier than expected. That's the fun part. So the book is readily available right now. So if you're interested in it, you can go to Amazon.com and you can download it. Or you can buy the paperback. I think there is the Kindle version. I have to double check that. No, right now only the paperback version's available. But the audio version we're already working on. So that's something that's available or will become available shortly. So I guess that could be a secret project that I'm working on. You know, we're always constantly working on some different things. That one, I think that one's close enough to being open and into the general public because the audiobook will be out shortly. Michelle B. out of Idaho asked the question, what things have happened that you did not expect to happen? Well, that's kind of a loaded question, I might say. There's a lot of things that have happened that I didn't expect to happen. I guess if I had to say about one of the most recent things that have occurred that I did not expect, I recently was able to join a brain trust or a consortium, however you want to take a look at it, and I was invited to join a consortium by the name of the Hop Hub. And this was a consortium that formed about a good year ago, I might say. And I was recently invited to join them. So I have been invited to this consortium to assist and kind of go through some different structures on where we see some things going. And it has been an interesting experience so far. And I don't know, I kind of do vary on some of the things that I do. And what do I mean by that? I mean exactly that I like to do advertising and marketing and, you know, some of the stuff inside of the safety world. And not some, I do a lot, but it's one of those things that a lot of people know me for the marketing aspect and the radio station and kind of some of the stuff like that. So when it comes to this particular world, it's totally different for me. Because it's not about the marketing and the advertising. It's more about how to really gel together and bring some of this information out into the world. So that's been an interesting experience for me. I'll tell you, when it came to the group, I actually came up with an ad for the group that I had produced, and I was pretty excited about it. But it just didn't fit into what they were doing. So I guess that would be one of the things that have surprised me so far. And now, believe me, not every single ad that we make here sees the light of day. Some of the people that I interact with, they really like some of the stuff that we do, but some of the stuff is off point. And those things occur. That's the funny part. And a lot of people always ask me the question of, hey, well, it just seems like fun and games and doing stuff like that. I wish that's all this world consists of. The funny part that I always tell people, and this is, I guess we'll do this as an added question. Nobody asked me, but I'll share it anyways. A lot of people always believe that the impression is that, you know, you can just turn on a microphone, start talking into it, and that's a podcast, that's a show, and that will kind of get you places. I don't agree with that. Now, you might have some information that you might be able to get away with the first couple of times to do it like that, but it won't last long. At least not from what I've experienced so far. Don't know why I shared that with you. I see a lot of new safety podcasts coming out. Actually, I see a lot of new podcasts coming out, just period. And it's good. I think that there is a place for everything, but understand that it's work. Understand that it's just not going back, hanging out, and not putting any time to it. I always tell people that if you really want to see an interesting challenge, go into the radio field and try to build an audience from there. If you can manage to be successful in that, I think that you'll manage to be successful with a podcast. And that's just speaking from experience, because I think that I had to learn how to gain interest from people, and that was the only way that I ever got this thing to kind of work. That and a lot of blessings from the people that want to listen to what we have going on. And I mean, I really appreciate everything you guys do day in and day out on taking a listen to the different things that we do have going on at Safety FM. I'm always amazed on the amount of listeners that we get from the different shows, because that's the other funny part too. The amount of listeners has always been amazing to me. And by no means do I ever want anybody to believe that this was an overnight sensation type of thing. Well, anyways, this is a pretty interesting one. I really do appreciate you guys taking a listen to this versionality of the show. Don't worry, we'll have another episode of the Jay Allen Show before too long. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Hopefully you're having some fun out there. Just want to make reference to this real quick. This week is Mental Health Week. So if you are going through some struggles and you are having some questions or suffering from depression, you can call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Yes, that's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. They're available at 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255. Or that's 1-800-273-TALK. They're also available at suicidepreventionlifeline.org. That's suicidepreventionlifeline.org. So that's a couple of different options there for you if you are in need of that. Also, there is another great website that's called To Write Love on Her Arms. So if you want to take a look or listen to either one of those, you're more than welcome on doing so. They are available both at 24 hours, 7 days a week. So don't hesitate to contact them. Anyways, thank you for always being the best part of Safety FM. I enjoyed my time today with you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. We'll be back with another episode of The Jay Allen Show before too long. Goodbye for now.
Want more of The Jay Allen Show? Go to safetyfm.com.
The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and its guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the company. Examples of analysis discussed within this podcast are only examples. They should not be utilized in the real world as the only solution available, as they are based only on very limited and dated open source information. Assumptions made within this analysis are not reflective of the position of the company. No part of this podcast may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, mechanical, electronic, recording, or otherwise, without prior written permission of the creator of the podcast, Jay Allen.
So do you feel like you're missing out on what everyone is starting to do now, that live streaming thing, and you don't know where to start or what to do? I have the resource and the information to provide to you in regards on how you can stream onto 40 social media platforms all at one time. Yes, that's 40 social media platforms all at one time. All you'll need to do is go to safetyfm.com/1. That's safetyfm.com/1. That's ONE. So just in case. And you'll be able to start live streaming just like you're hearing people starting to do right now, up to 40 social media platforms.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete signal transmission trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.